Hey everyone. So this is a question we got today from a Stammer customer, but really this will apply to anything. And that question was, in my content management system, and of course they didn't say content management system, but in my content management system, how do I embed different AI agents or anything really, because this applies to anything that you want to embed from a third-party system on different pages on a website? And what I want to do in this video is kind of give you the knowledge you need to understand exactly what is going on here at a high level. And that way you can understand exactly what you need to do in your own content management system to figure out how you can have this conditional kind of logic. And I can show you how it's done in WordPress, as well as we're going to use Claude and ask Claude how to do it in Wix. And I'll show you how to do that because this customer happens to be using Wix as their web platform. But the logic, or at least what we're going to attempt to do, is the same regardless, right, of whatever platform you're using. So let's first talk about briefly the structure of an HTML page, okay? So HTML pages are ultimately very simple in their basic kind of structure, right? You've got your declaration that this is an HTML page here. You're specifying the language that it's in here. Then you've got a head section, a body section. And within the body, you typically, now this is not necessarily always the case, but you typically have headers, nav elements, kind of a main section of the page, and then often a footer. The names of those actual tags can be different, but that's the general structure of an HTML page. And so what happens here is, you have, let's say we have page A, page B, page C. For Stammer, right? Whenever we embed a Stammer AI agent on the page, most people do not embed it with this iframe, although that is a use case, right? But what you do is you would just literally put that iframe wherever in the HTML code you want it to appear. For the chat bubble and for a lot of other widgets you may want to add to your website, you typically are going to get a script tag like this, right? So we'll just copy this right here for this example. And for ours, and I'm going to talk about why in just a moment, but you're going to add it right before the closing body tag. So let me tell you where that is on this example page we have here. Here is the closing body tag, right? This would be the opening body tag. So we would want to put the Stammer AI agent here. This would cause it to be shown on the page as a widget on the page. Now if you've used other web platforms before, you may have put things in the head section, right? And so why would you put it before the closing body versus the head? Well, the head area is for critical stuff, right? You also define meta tags in here that define basic information about the web page, what it's for, what the title is, what the description is, and then you add any critical styles and stuff like that, any critical JavaScript code, scripts essentially, that need to be run in order for the web page to even load properly. But if you were to put something like our chat widget in the head, that would probably work just fine. But keep in mind, it could cause the rest of the page to wait before that element is getting loaded. So we do it at the bottom, right? Because it's not critical necessarily to the functionality of the web page, and it's fine to kind of wait to load it at the end of the document once a lot of the other DOM elements have already been loaded and rendered. So that is why we do that there. Now, how do we get different agents or any widget on different pages within our content management system? Well, you have to leverage some type of functionality in your content management system to say, hey, when you're on page A, I want you to display this widget. And when you're on page B, I want you to display some other agent or widget or whatever it is you're trying to embed, right? Let me show you how that's done with WordPress. And what I use, so WordPress, there's many ways to do this, okay? There's so many ways. There's plugins you can use. I happen to use, for this older product of mine, I happen to use a very popular theme for WordPress called GeneratePress. I highly recommend them. Their support team is probably the best I've ever seen for a product. That is kind of actually what we aspire to be, as good as the GeneratePress support team. And we're working on it. But anyway, so they have this concept of here. I want you to look at this. So where is actually, let me move my face here. Okay, you see this? Stammer prod that is the production version of the notifier, one of our test agents, right? But look in here, I also have staging, I have UAT. So I've got multiples that are displaying in this website, and I've set up logic. So this one displays on the entire site, except for 2 other pages. And if I were to drill into this, I could show you what those 2 pages are. This one, it only displays in this page right here, the notifier staging bot page. And then this one, this UAT one, only displays on the notifier UAT bot page. And they have this concept called hooks. It kind of is just hooking into things, and it puts it in WP_footer. That is an element that happens to appear right before the closing body tag in WordPress, I believe. And so that's basically, it puts it about right here in WordPress. And so that's how I set up this logic in WordPress. Now, your content management system may be different, right? This customer that this video is ultimately for is Wix. So how can we know how to do it? Well, 2 ways. You can Google it and kind of start typing in how to do this, or you can ask Claude to help point you in the right direction. So what I'm going to say to Claude, and you can use ChatGPT as well, it's going to know about this. I am using Wix, and I am, actually, let me show you something cool. Embedding an AI agent. And what I want to do is have it appear on one agent. I want it to be embedded on one page in Wix, and then on another page in Wix, I want to embed a different agent or widget. How can I do that? This is Super Whisper, by the way, a transcription that I love to use. Okay, and I'm not sure how accurate this is, but this always can help you get in the right direction. To embed different AI agents or widgets on different pages in Wix, you'll need to follow these general steps. Create a separate pages in Wix. Okay, well, I guess that makes sense. High level. Obtain embed codes. Okay, we're going to say to this agent doesn't use iframes. Instead, it is a script that is added before the closing body tag. Okay, Wix allows you to add custom code to specific, oh, that's right. Specific pages using their custom code feature. I think I created a tutorial once on Wix, on embedding in Wix. For each page in the Wix editor, go to the specific page where you want to add the agent, click on settings. In the left, click on advanced, look for custom code, and click on plus to add a new snippet. In the add custom code window, select body end. Okay, so that's what you'll need to do as the placement. Paste the script into the specific agent you want on this page and click apply. Repeat for other pages. Follow the same process for each page where you would want to add a different agent using the appropriate script for each. So, okay. So it looks like for any page in Wix, and I'm sorry, I don't have a Wix website. I did it one time for the tutorial we created, but for any page in Wix, it looks like you can go in there, add custom code. There's a body end hook you can add it to, and then you would just repeat that process for the other pages. Make sure your script is only added to the specific page where you want that agent to appear. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, all that makes sense, but this is exactly how you can do this. So let us know if you guys have any questions about this at all. We definitely, can't do the things for you, but we will do everything we can to put you in the right to point you in the right direction. So let us know if this answers your questions, or if you have any other additional questions about embedding AI agents on a page in your content management system or embedding anything. Thank you. Have a great day.